You may remember this deer, this exact target, from back in bow season when we were just messing around with her, you know, sticking arrows in her. She just paid off. It's the middle of the rut. Sprayed her with doe and heat. Set her right out in the middle of the food plot. No chance of us even killing a deer at all. Cousin showed up late. We didn't even get in the sand till 4:45. Got here to sit in. Last seconds of light. You probably couldn't even see it that good on camera. Here he comes out. That daddy 8-pointer. Big daddy 8-pointer. And I get the wobbles and shaking and shot 3 times, I believe. I ran out of shell shooting at the deer, but I'm going to go over here and do a little tracking on it. Recording. Yeah, go. Oh my gosh, I am geeking right now. I'm like an unluckiest monster in the world. It's been like 3 years since I even shot it. Alright, I missed a couple bucks here recently, but anyway, long time since I killed a buck, and it wasn't a big one, you know, but it's a wall hanger and back straps. Celebrating Thanksgiving the best way. I'm just shaking right now. I don't even know what's going on, you know. Just reflecting on last night. I know it was definitely too dark to get the shot on film, but Cody hadn't shot a buck in a while, so I told him to go ahead and take the shot, and we just do the best we could with what we had. Just called the boys from Pope and Young and Boone and Crockett and all the record books. They're all coming out here to measure this deer. Pretty sure this is going to be a local residency record. Not entirely sure. I mean, these are the kind of things dreams are made of. You heard of Disney World being things, dreaming and whatnot and so forth? Uncle Ted is the man. He's told us about this kind of stuff. Mother Nature's just kissed us right on the forehead this evening. Warm evening. You know you ain't gonna see no deer. And here we are, we're out here putting out the time and effort. And I just put a big smack daddy rabbit, 115-inch deer no doubt, on the ground right here before Thanksgiving. This is the third attempt of a recovery scene. Keep forgetting to hit the record button. This buck is definitely in rut. I believe he was, we wouldn't have shot him in time. He definitely would have bred the doe decoy. Had to put 3 shots in it. I believe we hit it every time, but you don't want to risk these type things with a Monster 8. Like so. You can just tell his horns are so heavy, his ears are starting to flop down from old age and whatnot. Tongue hanging out with saliva dripping from it. This is the first, I'm not gonna lie to you, first buck since Y2K that I've killed. But I've been passing up, you know, little 6s and 10s and whatnot. We only try and harvest 8-pointers, non-typical, so we're gonna put this thing in the freezer and eat pork chops. We're in Highland County. We're gonna shoot any buck. Any buck. This guy right here beside me, he's gonna shoot. We're completely covered in game. Deer, turkeys, squirrel, rabbit. Something's gonna happen. Big gray squirrel down here. Had to pull out the big game rifle for this one. We're gonna pull an all-day hunt. We will find you some action. All right. Take your time. What's going on out here in the bush, muskrats? You know, we're spending all this time out in the bush and you don't really respect these animals for what they are. This is probably a 10 to 15-year-old fox squirrel. It was just out here laying on the rock, collecting his thoughts of the years gone by. Complete, just beautiful animal. Long tail, great coloration. We're spending the entire day out in the wilderness. We're gonna see if we can't find some more fox squirrels, maybe a deer or two.
A miss? He's up the tree now.
It's a red squirrel. That's one of the most rare species of squirrel in North America. I don't believe that.
I'm recording.
That was offhanded, Zach.
Did you?
Well, the camera battery died. Had to go back and get the good camera. We got a big mess of squirrels. Didn't get to do a recovery scene because I already told you that part. If you see another squirrel up in here, we know what to do. Just stick with us.
I am now.
Obviously wasn't an instant kill. Any.
I'm pretty much a tiger in the way that I can get as close as I want to a deer, and it'll never sense me being there. You want to go on up? I'm going to get close. Walk in the block over there. Chance to help it right.
Soybeans are like little miracles.
I can't let